You won't believe what I uncovered. It felt like a thunderclap. My cousin plotting to steal Grandma's house with a forged will. My heart raced as I pieced it all together. The air in that cherished home, once warm with laughter, now felt icy and heavy, like a damp fog creeping in. I stood in the old living room, surrounded by faded photos, the walls whispering secrets of love and trust. But those memories twisted into nightmares. I found the forged document hidden in a dusty drawer, my fingers trembling, each word cut deeper. I was shaken, gut-wrenched, feeling the betrayal crawl under my skin. The tension around the house grew. Family gatherings felt suffocating. Eyes darted, whispers curled into sharp knives. I watched as Cousin Sarah, with her sly smile, swirled around, hiding her wickedness behind a sweet facade. How could she? My heart pounded like a drum, and goosebumps erupted across my arms. One evening, the air crackled with a new kind of urgency. I confronted her, adrenaline surging. The silence stretched uncomfortably, an electric charge between us. Her eyes widened. A flicker of panic crossed her face. "You don't know what you're doing," she hissed, voice low like a serpent coiling. I could feel the tension coiling inside me too, a trapped scream begging to escape. My lungs squeezed tight. I needed answers, truth. The real will. Was it hidden? I searched every crevice. Old photographs slipped from my hands as memories drowned me in sorrow. Then, there it was, a faded envelope tucked beneath Grandma's favorite quilt. My pulse raced as I opened it, breath hitching. The words blurred. This was it. Truth or betrayal, written in ink. As I looked at the signature, dread twisted in my gut. What if I exposed her? What if family ties shattered? The legacy hung by a fragile thread. I felt the weight of everything crush me. Just as I decided to act, the door creaked behind me. I turned, heart skidding. Someone stood there, shadows masking their face. "What are you doing?" they whispered. Everything inside me froze. With one look, I knew this moment could change everything. My body tingled with dread and disbelief. Who else was involved? The walls seemed to lean in, trapping me between hope and despair. With darkness thickening in the corners, I was left teetering on the edge. Before you go on, let me tell you something. A lot of people have been saying that YouTube, out of nowhere, unsubscribes them from the channel. Take a quick look to make sure the red button is on. That way you won't miss any of the videos still to come. And while you're at it, hit the like button, because it really helps me keep bringing you stories like this. Oh, and tell me in the comments where you're watching from. I'd love to know. I stood frozen. The shadowy figure at the door sent chills down my spine. Who were they? Sarah? I whispered, my voice trembling. The figure stepped into the thin light, and my breath caught. It's Mom. Her face was ashen, eyes wild. "What are you doing here?" I stammered, panic bubbling. Her words dripped, heavy with regret. "I had to come. You're in danger." I rocked back, disbelief crashing over me. "What do you mean?" "The will. It's worse than you think. The truth could destroy us all." Anguish clawed at my throat. Mom's hands trembled on my shoulders, grounding me. "There's more to it. Grandma knew. She told me to protect you." My heart raced. Protect me? Was Grandma aware of Sarah? Fragments of memories twisted painfully. All those family dinners were a lie? "Mom, you have to explain." But before she could speak, footsteps echoed from the hall. My chest tightened. Someone else was coming. "Trust no one." Her words hung between us like a blade. The door creaked open, shadows swallowing the room again. My body went cold. I was caught. Would the truth set me free or shatter everything? My heart sank. Mom's warning echoed in my ears. The door creaked wider, shadows shifting. I held my breath. A figure stepped into the room. My uncle, a hard-set glare on his face. "What's going on?" he demanded, eyes darting between us. "Nothing," I managed, but the lies tasted bitter. Mom's grip tightened on my arm. "You'll never believe what I found," she said, voice shaking. "It's worse than the forged will. It's about your father." The air turned electric. My father, what? He wouldn't? Mom's face crumpled. He took the original will. It was his plan all along. The house, it's not just Grandma's anymore. Shock slammed into me. Anger bubbled up, hot and furious. "Why didn't you tell me? All these years?" I staggered back, the walls closing in. Memories of laughter twisted into betrayal. "You knew?" "Not everything," she whispered, tears spilling over. The weight of every family gathering crashed around me. Was I just a pawn in their twisted game? I could barely breathe. "You chose him over me," I accused, shame washing over my skin like ice. But her eyes held a storm of regret. "I chose to protect you." The air was thick with silence. Protect me from what? Before she could reply, footsteps echoed again. Another shadow appeared in the doorway. I couldn't move. Who else was involved? Mom. My voice cracked. Her eyes widened, dread sweeping across her face. "Trust no one," she'd said. What if I was surrounded by lies? My world felt like it was splintering. I stared at my uncle, confusion boiling in my gut. Could I ever trust them again? But now the truth unraveled. Would I face it or hide behind denial? The silence hung heavy, a darkness creeping in. I had a choice to make. But would I dare? My heart pounded in my chest, a drum echoing the dread of secrets unraveling. There was no turning back now. Uncle's gaze pierced through me, cold and calculating. "Why would you bring this up now?" I snapped, anxiety choking my voice. But then Mom's words hit me again. "My father. Where is he?" I stammered. The thought twisted in my gut like a knife. Uncle's lips curled, and I knew. "He's gone, hasn't he?" Then he revealed the truth. "He never loved you. You were just a means to an end." A rush of numbness engulfed me. This man who I'd trusted, who had always been family. "Don't listen to him," Mom yelled, her eyes wild with desperation. But my world shattered. Each breath felt heavier. Anger and betrayal surged, mingling with confusion. Every smile, every laugh was a lie. Your father was involved, planning everything. The house, the money, it's what he wanted all along. I staggered back, shock and pain clawing at my throat. "Stop," I cried, but my voice was lost in the chaos. Uncle stepped closer, his intent clear. "You're not safe. None of us are." Mom's face shifted, fear flashing across her features. "You must choose who to trust, but I can't protect you anymore." Dread coiled in my stomach. My own family was turning against me. Which way was the truth? Suddenly, the room felt too small. The air buzzed with deception and betrayal. I wanted to scream, to run, but I was frozen. Was I truly alone? Or was the devil standing right in front of me, wearing a familiar face? Every choice loomed before me. Some doors were best left closed. But would I dare? My heart raced, pounding against my ribs like a desperate bird trapped in a cage. Uncle's words echoed in my mind, and everything I thought I knew felt like a lie. Then, another voice broke the silence. My father's voice. "I had to do it. came his chilling tone from the shadows. I turned, blood running cold. The door swung open, and there he was. My heart dropped. "Dad, but you left. You were supposed to be here." His face twisted into something sinister, a smirk creeping across his lips. "No one was supposed to find out. Not your mother, not you." Nausea rolled through me. You planned this?" He stepped forward, layers of deceit unraveling. "Your grandmother's will isn't the only secret in this house." Fear clutched my throat. All those cozy nights, those heartwarming stories, they were a cover for betrayal too deep to fathom. "You're lying." My voice trembled, unsure of what was real anymore. "Oh, darling," he said, eyes glinting. "The truth is far worse. You don't know your own blood." A cold sweat dripped down my back. Memories rang hollow. What did he mean? Who was I, truly? Mom gasped, her face paling. "Stop. Please, just stop." But his laughter echoed, sharp and piercing. "It's time you knew. You're not just Grandma's granddaughter." I staggered back, breath caught in my throat. "What do you mean?" Before he could reply, the tension snapped. The walls closed in on me. Shadows loomed larger. I couldn't escape the words that hung heavy and sharp in the air. "Trust no one," I thought. But I was slipping. What did he mean? I couldn't breathe. I stood on the precipice of understanding, the bottom dropping out. What was left of family? What was left of me? Not just Grandma's granddaughter? "What did you mean?" I gasped, the walls closing in on me. My heart thundered, and nausea roiled in my stomach. Dad leaned closer, smirk carving deeper lines into his face. "You're much more than that. You're her legacy, her wicked plan." My pulse quickened. Legacy? Wicked? Confusion surged like a wave. "No, you're lying." He stepped back, his laughter piercing through my resolve. "Your mother's not your mother. She hid the truth. We both did." A shattered silence enveloped me. "What? No." My voice quaked. I stumbled, reality splintering. Mom's face twisted with horror. "It can't be true." The floor felt unsteady beneath me. Every family gathering now felt tainted. Lies. All lies. My heart pounded harder. Dad grinned, a predator reveling in my pain. "Dig deeper, darling. You might find shadows in every corner." The shadows wrapped tightly around me. "Who am I?" I whispered, dread pooling in my chest. But he remained silent. Only his twisted grin answered me. The real truth slipped through my fingers like sand. Doubt crashed over me, leaving me paralyzed. My family could be a fiction. And yet, here was a chilling thought. Was I ready to find out what I was truly made of? Who am I? The words fell from my lips, fragile and broken. My father's grin twisted, but I couldn't grasp the reality. "About time you asked," he sneered. "What do you mean?" Panic clawed at my chest. My heart raced. "You really don't know? You're Grandma's daughter. Your mother adopted you." A crushing silence enveloped me. Everything I believed shattered. "What?" I gasped, feeling bile rise. Mom's face crumpled, tears streaming. "I thought it was for the best." Best? Anger flared, my whole identity a lie. "Trust no one, remember?" Dad hissed, savoring my turmoil. "Shut up," I screamed, but doubt gnawed at me. What if he was right? My knees weakened. I was lost. What was my life? What was left of my family? The room spun. Shadows whispered. Why had no one told me? I felt dizzy, betrayed. Could I ever know the truth? Or would I always be just a pawn in their games? My heart raced wildly as Dad's words sank in. I staggered back, gripping the edge of a table. My chest felt tight, almost suffocating. What do you mean I'm adopted? Mom's eyes, usually warm and safe, were clouded with fear. I thought it was right to protect you, to keep you safe. Safe? From what? From who? I was shouting now, fury boiling inside. You should have told me! This is my life! Dad just smiled, cruel and cold. You were a tool, a means to an end. Can't you see? Sickening waves of nausea rolled through me. You both used me? My voice wavered, breaking under the weight of betrayal. Mom's face collapsed, tears spilling like overflowing wells. I wanted to shield you. I thought it was best. Best? I echoed, my voice sharp as glass. This isn't the best. It's a nightmare. But then something in Dad's eyes sparked. Something darker than anger. Oh, but it's just beginning. A chill slithered through my spine. What are you saying? Silence thickened like fog, closing in. I have plans for you. Plans that go beyond this house. My chest tightened further. What plans? What are you talking about? He stepped closer, his voice low and dangerous. Trust no one, remember? Family is just a mask. I felt my heart drop, the weight of it crashing like a wave. Was I truly alone? I wanted to scream, to run, but I was frozen. The shadows whispered, my own father could be my undoing. And just like that, everything twisted. I had no idea who I was supposed to trust. The darkness enveloped me, each breath now heavy with doubt. My heart hammered in my chest as Dad's words twisted through my mind. My breath came in shallow gasps. How could everything be so wrong? Then, as the reality of his declaration sank in, I looked at Mom. Her face was pale, eyes hollow with regret. But Dad leaned closer, his smile darkening. You really don't want to know the rest, do you? A cold bolt shot through me. What do you mean? Your grandmother, he started, his voice dripping with malice. She didn't just hide you, she took you from me. You were mine first, my prized possession. A sickening wave rolled over me. No, no, please. Of course she never told you, he continued. A dark secret to keep you safe from your real family. I thought you should know the truth before it all slips away. My stomach churned. I felt as if the ground had vanished beneath me. Your mother, she isn't the only one lying. Your true lineage is far worse than you imagined. Tears welled, but I couldn't look away. It twisted like a knife. Worse? How? He stepped back, letting the silence linger like suffocating smoke. My hands shook, the world spiraling away. What the hell was he saying? Trust no one, came the whispering shadows, wrapping around me again. Panic gripped me, and my voice trembled. Who am I supposed to trust? His smirk deepened, the promise of chaos dancing in his eyes. That's for you to decide. The weight of his words sunk in, heavy and cold. The truth hung there, taunting me, dark and unresolved. Everything felt lost. I was teetering on the edge of a cliff, about to plunge into a chasm of despair. Could I really unravel this knot? Or was it all just a cruel trick? The air crackled with tension as I stood, suspended in disbelief. My father's cruel smirk faded. I will expose everything, I vowed through clenched teeth. This ends tonight. Mom, tears streaming, stepped forward, determination shifting her features. Together, we'll find the truth. We turned to face him, a united front. You've lost control, I declared. Dad's bravado faltered, shadows slipping away. You foolish girl. Summoning every ounce of strength, I declared, "We choose truth." With one swift movement, I pulled out the forged will. "Let this burn." The flames licked it away, sealing our transformation. I felt lighter, the weight of deceit lifting. "We're free," Mom whispered, and in that moment, we were. As we walked out, hand in hand, I knew who I was. Not defined by lies, but by love and resilience. This is where our story ends, but a new chapter awaits. You need to subscribe now. This is the moment to show your support. Don't wait any longer to share. Confirm your channel subscription so you don't miss the next exclusive stories. Press the like button to help the algorithm, and write your reactions and theories about the ending in the comments. Share this video with at least 5 friends who need to see this conclusion. If you liked my story, keep going and watch the next one that's appearing now. I think it will move you too.